My son died almost 6 years ago, and I'm still in pain. And he was riding his bicycle, and he was killed by a drunk driver.
I was on my city bike. I'm like, okay, I'm going straight. And then suddenly the semi-truck like swings and turns right and ran me over at the corner of the street. I had, I believe it was about 14 surgeries in 2 years. But 9 of those 14 were within the first month or so. I mean, obviously I was in a wheelchair for quite a bit. They didn't really know if I was ever gonna be able to walk again.
We don't represent companies, we don't represent insurance companies, we represent people. Defense attorneys and insurance companies know who they're dealing with. And when Cavanagh Law Group's involved in the case, we're going to take the case the distance if they don't offer us the kind of settlement we believe we're entitled to. You know, I view my job as a lawyer, I'm here to help people.
We are a firm made up of trial lawyers that just based on our experience, we know how to conduct ourselves in the courtroom, and I think our opposing counsel knows that. Judges in Cook County and in Illinois know that, and we're certainly not willing to just back down to an opponent.
Well, I think what's different about a personal injury case is that you have a situation where something tragic has happened to someone, and either that person is recovering from a physical injury or they're grieving the loss of a loved one. And so it's a different situation than any other type of legal scenario, because you really are meeting people at the worst time of their life. We view it as our job to take their legal worries off their plate. They should focus on their recovery. They should focus on their grief, their loved ones.
They were very much a part of my recovery too, emotionally, and they gave me a lot of support, and they were very compassionate about my situation. It was extremely wonderful to have a law firm like the Cavanagh Law Group behind you, because they took the worry out of it. All I had to do was really work on myself and heal. They took care of all the legal stuff for me. They did what they were supposed to do, so I didn't have to worry about it.
The relationship with Tim was great. He made it a lot easier he explained everything. He would be there. He communicated a lot. He wasn't afraid. He was there to get justice, and he said he would do it, and he did it.
Knowing that you have people on your side fighting for you is imperative. Thankfully, we enlisted Cavanagh Group right away, actually that next morning when we were in the hospital, and we were very lucky to do so because Tim Cavanagh was able to kind of freeze some of the evidence of the videos so that they wouldn't be tampered with.
I want to get involved in a case early so that I can collect the evidence we need to prevail in the case, and so that it doesn't go missing. Because I know in my experience doing this 31 years, it's going to get destroyed.
We're very aggressive in what we do, and when we get involved in a case from day one, it's essential to preserve evidence and uncover evidence. We'll go the distance and fight on their behalf as trial lawyers. All of our clients are very important to us, and we have develop a line of communication where we're available to those clients 24/7.
That culture is important, that people know we're accessible, we're there for them, and I think that's why they trust us.
They showed me the power that you have as a person, so they was really lawyers who really listened to me, Honestly, I recommend this firm to everybody, Tim, this team is pretty tough. They smart, they know what they're doing, they get the job done.
You want somebody that's been successful in this area and has made money, because battling insurance companies that have billions of dollars is very expensive. We're not a factory. When we get involved in your case, we're going to work on it nonstop until it concludes.
I think what separates Cavanagh Law Group and the way that we handle our cases, different from other firms in the city, are that when you hire us, you get us. Because our firm is smaller, we know our clients and our clients know us. And so you're not just a number here. We might be a small firm in size, but we are not a small firm in stature. We get the results. We get big results.
We've had a number of record verdicts and settlements in Illinois, including a $55 million verdict in a train SUV crash. We've had over 50 verdicts or settlements in excess of $1 million, which I'm very proud of.
We might be small, but we're mighty. Every client that I've ever had, I have had a really unique, independent relationship with. What's very rewarding about what we do is that we are trying to help them out of the worst situation they've ever been in. That's what gives us the sense of really satisfaction that you're really trying to help people.
I just could not say enough about Tim Cavanagh and his group of people. I just feel nothing but love for them.